Hey, welcome back to Questing Phoenix, episode 44. In the last episode, we killed the Ender Dragon and gathered some end stone up. And we noticed a few problems around the base, just minor things that could be improved with better automation. One thing, I don't know if I mentioned it or not, was that I was a little bit annoyed that I couldn't craft all the Terra steel that I wanted when I wanted it. And then after, these pools emptied, it took a long time to fill them up with these two Entropiniums. Now, we could get more Entropiniums, but we're also having problems getting enough gunpowder to do that. So I think these have served their purpose. They did a lot better than the Endo Flames, but hey, I wanted to go Kekamiris from the beginning. We're going Kekamiris. We're going to have them eat cake. I've got a stable farm supply. I've got a stable egg supply. I've got a milk supply. I don't know if that's going to be stable or not. We'll see what happens. If it's not, we will, I don't know, we'll expand the cow farm. We'll expand the cow ranch. That's what we'll do. But for now, this, I think, has served its purpose. So we're going to take down some of these things. We shouldn't need a timer anymore. We won't need the weirding gadget anymore either. We had that there because the TNT would explode sometimes and the flowers wouldn't eat them if it wasn't chunk loaded, which is super weird. It should not have happened that way. We need a way to place cake. I'm not sure if a dispenser can do that, but we've got red string from Botania. We've got constructors. We've got some ideas. So, yeah. You are a conduit. Let's change you out. So, yeah. Also, because I added something here where the torch was, I had to move this guy over here, which is fine, but he will turn off this mana spreader, so you have to move the mana spreader too. It's got to go one farther back, which is fine. It can go one farther back. Not a problem at all. So let's put that back here. Let's put that lens back on. And let's rebind him. I said rebind him. Alright, so basically, I've already made Kekamiris flowers. They're not too bad, really. Only the Rune of Gluttony. Did I only need to make two? Flora. Oh, I get a cake. Alright, hey, cake's a good idea. Okay, in previous things, I recall that we could do about 3 of these flowers on a single Elven mana spreader with a potency velocity lens, and that was about as much as it could handle. So, to do any better, we'd have to have the Gaia tier. So, yeah. So what I want to do is, I want to place a cake, like, right here. So I want to see if we can do that. So, since our system is right here, why don't we just use a constructor and see if that works. So, let's put that guy right here. And I can rotate you to one of the forest. Cool. You can place a cake. Cool. Okay. That's not quite where I wanted you. I wanted you one up, actually. So, we're going to break you. And we're going to go one more cable. Or conduit, whatever. It doesn't really matter which one it is. Try that again. Alright, now we're only going to have you work with a redstone signal. Actually, it's going to be only work without a redstone signal, isn't it? Yeah, that's what we're going to have to do. Okay. So yeah, let's only work without a redstone signal. Now, why aren't you placing a cake there? I forgot about that. We're out of sugarcane. In fact, we're so out, I'm going to have to go, like, find more. We can start harvesting it again. Okay, this is going to be a bit delayed by the fact we have no sugar. It's okay. We'll get there. Let's see here. Well, okay, I guess we're going to go find some sugar then. All right, I'll be right back. Got to go find some sugar. All right, I'm not entirely sure how I want this to go, but I have some basic ideas. So for starters, we're going to dig over one from here, and we're going to go, let's see here. This is 7, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, I didn't bring quite enough, but actually we're going to put it here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. And we're going to use fertilized dirt. I would normally put the water channel in the middle here, but with fertilized dirt we don't need to. So, oh, no, not what I meant, not what I meant. Hang on, not what I meant. We're going down one farther. That way I can put the dudes on the ground. Whatever word I'm looking for right now. Spreaders, mana spreaders, that's all I'm looking for. Okay, yeah, so 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so now we can put the mana spreaders on the ground there, which is what I wanted. These are both pulse mana spreaders. We're going to aim them at a couple of pools over here. We will give them a couple of pools right on top where I meant to put them. Not sure how I'm going to fill them yet. I'm thinking hydrangeas. I mean, we don't need much mana here. It should be pretty easy to get them going. So we'll put the hovering hourglass right here. And then that would be we need a pool, like, you know, right here, I'm thinking. So let's get a mana pool. Okay. And then we need another mana spreader. And we're going to need the hydrangeas. Alright. So, I would kind of like them to go a little bit underground so you don't have to look at them too much. Alright. So what I'm looking for is maybe something like this, where the water is under here. Seems like it would work. Where's my stone? I want some. Do I want that underground or not? Not so sure right now. Well, we'll do it this way, and I may change it later. So let's see here. Actually, this ought to all be dirt, shouldn't it? Yeah. Never mind, it's going to be dirt. Okay, so I need a bit more space over here. Because we need to be able to plant the flowers in the four corners. All right. So we would want the water, or the hydrangeas, right in these corners here. And I may leave those exposed just so you can see them. We need a way to seal in the water. We need some water. So let's get the Rod of the Seas. Alright, there we go. And we need the mana spreader to be pointed at that guy. Now we can break this. Not you. The stone is what I clearly clicked on. Okay, we're going to need some sparks. We're going to need I don't know, 5, I guess. And probably 3 recessive augments. Yeah, I think 3 of these guys. So basically, mana is going to be put into here. We're going to fill these pools, and then these will give mana back to their normal pools. And we will generate mana right over here. Yeah, this is an idea that it exists. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you all bind to the proper spreader? Sometimes they'll bind to pulse mana spreaders, and like there, it did it for that one. That's not what we want. Should be seeing some mana in you guys by now. Make some mana pulse. Yeah, you guys are only... You are a limited spark network. Where is your mana going? Maybe there's just so little of it. I'm not seeing any yet. Alright, let's seed you just a little bit so I can be sure. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's working. The hydrangea should keep this running, you know, pretty much as it needs to go. And we should be able to come back and add to them later on, should we need to. Oh, you might be causing me a problem. You might cause me a problem. I think we need to not do that. Yeah, that might block something. But that should be okay. Yeah, okay, we've got the hydrangeas, they're going, yeah. Okay, so you can see we've already grown some sugarcane, so that's good. So let's get a hopper hock, and we'll get a chest, and we'll get an item frame, and I'll get a piece of this, and we're going to collect it right down there. Let's see, I guess we'll put you right here. Yeah, even without mana, you shouldn't have any trouble collecting this area. All right, so what do we give for the time? I'm gonna go with 1 minute. I'm thinking. I'll put trap doors on those things. So I don't walk over them. Yeah, why don't we do that so that these are at least, you know. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Now, let's set our hovering hourglass timer. We're going to give it a piece of soul sand. Couldn't we be out of soul sand? Did we really just not have very much and we're just out of it? That just seems so unlikely. Because the only thing we use it for is that soul powder. Ooh, it makes solarium too, but I didn't think we'd use that much of it. All right, I'll be back after I get more from Nether. Maybe I just got a stack or two like I did just now, and it's, you know, we just did use all of it. I'm just curious. It's got solarium, it's got solitune dye blend. I don't know, it doesn't seem like it should have none. That's odd to me. So, I don't know. Whatever. Okay. Gonna give you a 1 minute timer, and hopefully that's good enough. Now, pretty sure when a mana burst hits the mana pool, it will leave the rest of the mana in there, even with a Borderlands. But I'm a little bit confused on some of that. So we'll see what happens. And it will take a little bit to build our sugarcane reserves back up because, you know, I haven't really been doing that. But we'll get there. It'll be all right. And that will get us some cake to feed these guys. Which this design is basically done except for, you know, making enough cake to get what we want. Our other problem with that is that we are out of nutrient distillation and running low on rocket fuel. Rocket fuel. Probably because of... Oh, it's running low because it needs sugar to make this. It doesn't have any. So, yeah. We're having some problems now. We are having some definite problems. So, oh my goodness, we are out of power too. You do not have enough to generate anymore, neither do you. You have no lava for some reason. Oh my. Okay, let's turn that guy off, see if we can get that working for a minute. Why is there no lava? Well, I mean, you know, it's off. I know there won't be any lava right now, but seriously, why is there no lava? I feel like there ought to be lava. Ah, I did something dumb. I put the 7 buckets over here, but that, not there actually. I put the 7 buckets over here to replace the bucket I took out of the system, but we can't do that. We actually have to have one over here because this has the only external storage upgrades. So, yeah. We don't have any power. That's a problem. That's a problem. All right, I have one bucket. Yeah, you know, we're having some issues. Okay. So, are you guys all powered up? I'm trying to think what's using power. He is finally a little bit to the good. What's using power on you right now? 930? What is using power? Alright, let's go flip these guys off. If I didn't mention it, I have different switches now for the Relocator Obelisk and the Killer Joe. Because every time I went in here, might be a creeper still in there, and he wouldn't be dead. So I want them, because it seems like it takes a bit of time for it to stop attracting things, which is weird to me. It should just flip off immediately, but it doesn't do that. So, but once it's done, we can turn that off too, and should have less power going on. Now, what could possibly be using 900 RF per tick? Okay, whatever it was has charged up now. Should be okay a little bit anyway. Alright, so yeah. Good thing we had solar power. Now, let's get this guy going. Get me a lava bucket to keep in the primary system. Because although we don't need, you know, tons of it, we are going to want it whenever. So, aren't you making lava? Are y'all going out there first? This may be a bigger problem than I thought. You don't have any either. Okay, we're going to take you down to 500 so that you stop for a little while. And we might need to find another way to fill lava buckets. However, I think it is wrapping up point for the episode. I will think about some of these problems and try to find a fix for them, because it's not clear to me why he's not crafting this. Got a crafting card. I don't get it. Yeah, I don't know. I will think about that, and we'll come back and finish your cane farm. Actually, I do need to add one thing, or else these things aren't going to work at all. Need to add these borderlands. I don't know why I didn't do that before. There we go. They'll now add them, actually break the stuff. So, yeah. So hopefully, we'll have sugarcane when I come back. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, give it a like, maybe even subscribe, and I will see you next time.